packing day. Hello friends, welcome to a new video. This is Bells and Disney. My name is Lacey. I have a husband, Devin, and a 9-year-old daughter, Ava, and we are about to head down to Disney World for our annual Christmas trip. We do go multiple times a year. We've already been twice this year, but we always go for Christmas week, like no matter what. So when I say Christmas week, I mean we will be in Magic Kingdom on December 25th, and we always go to Epcot on Christmas Eve, and it's just gonna be wonderful. So today we are packing, and I always do packing videos before a trip, but in the last video I showed everything that we packed, and I don't really want to do that this time. I think I want to like just kind of make this a fun video where I get to hang out with you all while I pack today, and I'll show you some of the things that we take down to Disney World for a Christmas trip that are a little bit different than what we might take down for like a summer trip or any other time. So without further ado, let's get straight into it. So when it comes to a Christmas trip for us, we actually do quite a bit of traveling to see our families before we even start traveling for Disney World. So I kind of need to make sure I have enough clothes and stuff, whatever it may be that we need for all of that. So we're gonna go visit my family, we're gonna go visit Devin's family, and we're gonna do that before we head down to Florida. So I just need to make sure like we have enough laundry, underwear, socks, everything that we may need. And I'm going to be doing all the packing today for myself and my daughter, and my husband of course will pack for himself because he's a grown man. So yeah, so I'm sitting here in the floor in our living room, and this is probably where we'll put like our luggage and stuff once we're ready. I do already have one bag packed. The bag that I already have packed is this big one right here, and it is full of Christmas presents. So we do have Christmas morning in our hotel room in Disney World, and we have presents that we'll give to our daughter. Devin and I don't really exchange presents with each other. We kind of already gave each other presents this year. We mostly just put most of our energy into the trip itself, and then we still make sure that our daughter has like a Christmas morning. And then this is the Christmas tree that we will take with us. So it is a 7-foot pencil tree. This is the tree that we put in our hotel room. So these two boxes don't have any clothes in them, just a tree and presents, and yet they're quite big. So this is our other luggage. All of these are empty currently, so I need to kind of organize all of the stuff on my bed in here, and then I'll get to packing it. One thing I should have said already is that we drive down to Florida. It's about an 11-hour drive if everything goes well, but for Christmas I anticipate it will be a little busier, and we're also like stopping on the way down. We're actually going to go to Hilton Head first and then head down to Florida, and we start in Kentucky. We live in Kentucky, so that's where we're starting from. And we don't have a huge car by any means, but it is a small SUV, and we do need to pack as lightly as we possibly can. It's hard in Christmas though, because it can get very cold, and it also can be very hot, like within just a couple of days of each other. So we really do pack a lot when it comes to our Christmas trips, in addition to like our tree and the ornaments that we'll put on the tree and the presents. So anyways, I'm gonna start organizing stuff in the bedroom in here, and then we will get to packing. Okay, so I will show you the setup we're gonna do here. This is my bed. I've taken the pillows off the bed so that I just have more like flat space here to work with. And I always put my laptop up here on this jewelry case, and I have it open for like all of our information I need about our Christmas trip. And when it comes to the packing list I have here, I like to see if I can do this one-handed, make a copy of it. And then I just call this copy like cross off or something like that. And then I can actually erase things as I go, and then I still have the other packing list for our future Christmas trips. So this is what I'm going to be like referencing while I make this video, and we'll make sure we have everything this way. Okay, so one of the first things I like to pack is my park bag. So I need to pack Ava's park bag as well, but I recently got this bag. It's an Osprey Daylight, I believe is what it's called. Yes, backpack. We all have these, and we really like them a lot, especially in the summer when you need to have a water bottle. We are pretty brand loyal to the Yeti water bottles, and they fit in the pockets so nicely here. I do like Loungeflies, but they're not the best for holding a water bottle. So I have my Christmas Loungefly. I am going to take this, but I'm also going to take this, and I'll kind of decide when we're there which one I want to use. I really want to use my Christmas one as much as possible. I don't think we'll be going through the water quite as much with this being like a winter trip. We are anticipating it to be a high of the mid 70s while we're there, so it's not like it's going to be freezing or anything. but I still want to be able to take my water bottle. So we'll see about this, but I'm going to take both of them just in case. And this will just like act as my purse whenever we're not in a park. But I'll show you what we have in here. Attached to my bag, I have this ear saver. So I put my ears on here if I get tired of wearing them. And Ava sometimes wants to wear ears when we're leaving the hotel room, but then like halfway through the day, she'll decide she doesn't want to wear them anymore. Both of us have these on our bags, so we can decide in the middle of the day if we don't want to wear them or whatever. We also all have new emos, which will be attached to our bags. You'll see them probably in videos. So I have a Moana, Ava has Stitch and Angel, and then Devin has an Ahsoka. And we have these little harnesses that I just bought on Etsy. And I'll just go ahead and put Moana in here so you can see what it looks like. So she just kind of hangs out like this on your strap. We love it. We're obsessed. So I of course have my wallet, and this has not only my ID in it, but also our Disney gift cards and our Disney annual passes in here. I like to keep them kind of sticking out like this so that I can just grab them whenever I'm going to pay and whenever I need to prove my annual pass for the discounts. So those are there. And I think I also have Ava's in here. Either me or Devin has Ava's. She won't need hers though, because she doesn't buy anything, but it's in here if we need it. But we do always purchase all of our gift cards through Target or even Sam's if there's a good discount at a discounted rate. And that's how we pay for all of our food and merchandise in the parks. And sometimes even like our Genie Plus and stuff like that. So we're always getting it for at least a 5% discount, which adds up over time. I also have magic bands for each of us in here. So we all have our own magic bands. Ava does have her own Magic Band Plus, but we actually took the puck out and attached it to her backpack. So I'll show that in a minute, but I also want to have one for her that she can use to bing in and out of our door. I just like to have these already in my purse for whenever we're checking in and we don't have to like fumble through our luggage or whatever just to get into our room. Also have my keys in here, of course. Devin does 95% of the driving and we only need this one key for that. But sometimes he forgets his keys and he'll be like, you have your keys, right? And I do. So I like to make sure I at least have it. I'll probably only take this one though. I think I want to detach the rest of these. And then I have a pair of cheap sunglasses I'll throw in here. I also have my trading lanyard. So I just got this super cheap the last time we were at the outlet store. So I got this for 13 bucks and it came with 4 pins and the lanyard. And then Devin let me trade one of his pins that he had for this little orange bird. So we're kind of getting into the pin trading a little bit. Ava loves it. She does it just for the act of pin trading. She doesn't even care what the pins are. She just wants to trade them in and out. And if we see like a fun one, we might be inclined to grab it as well. I should have mentioned, I do pack pretty lightly when it comes to the parks. So I don't put makeup in my bag or like stuff like that. That's just not me. I do have wet ones just in case we get sticky hands or a sticky table or something like that. We can just wipe it down super quick. And then I have a very small bag here of stuff. We have Dramamine. So we have Dramamine for Ava. She mostly needs this for the car. She doesn't really get motion sick on rides or anything like that too much. So we have this. And then we also have grown-up Dramamine. And this is mostly, Devin takes a little bit of this too, but I cannot ride rides without getting sick. You'll see me sitting out on a lot of rides like Slinky Dog Dash and Big Thunder Mountain, and I'm way too scared to even try Guardians of the Galaxy, but I can ride Space Mountain and Star Tours and Flight of Passage and Tron. Those do not bother me, but I really don't understand. We don't understand my motion sickness, but I do suffer from it pretty bad. So we have some stuff on hand for that. We also have this tiny little sun bum. I don't even want to, ooh, that smells so good. I don't even want to admit to how much this little one costs, but it is really nice. Like it feels so good going on and it smells amazing. I also have a tiny little tub of Vaseline here. I like this for chapped lips. I use this pretty much in lieu of chapstick. I'm not like opposed to chapstick. I just really love Vaseline. And then I have a relief band that helps with motion sickness. So I crank this up whenever I'm riding Space Mountain and Tron and I can get through them just fine, no problems. And I also have this like conductivity gel that goes with it. You're supposed to like rub it on your wrist and then when it sends the electric stim in there, I don't know, it's supposed to work. So it allows me to at least ride Tron and Space Mountain. So I appreciate that. And then I also just have some water drops. These are caffeine drops that I like to keep in here as well. I also just have a pen in my bag. I mean, you never know when you need to write a handwritten letter. You know what I mean? Okay, so all of that fits into this little Ziploc bag thing and I'll slide that in here. My relief band will need charging, so I'm gonna leave it out of my bag for now. This is one of those things that you have to charge up immediately before you're using it, and it loses charge really quickly. And the Magic Band Pluses are like that too. You can't just charge them a week in advance and expect that they'll be good to go when you get there. I learned that the hard way with the relief band. Okay, so that's what's in my park bag. Pretty simple. This is Ava's park bag. She has her Stitch and Angel pin and then a Turn to the Dark Side Darth Vader pin. She's a big Darth Vader girly. Here is the retractable lanyard, if you want to call it that. I'm not sure what you call this, for her Magic Band Plus Puck. She has gotten to where she doesn't really like to wear the bracelet, but she loves the Magic Band Plus, and she wants to see it interacting with the fireworks and lighting up whenever we walk into certain like pavilions or lands. And she of course needs to bing in with it when it comes to the parks and lightning lanes and stuff like that. So we are going to try this out. This will be our first trip that we're trying out the retractable one, and then we also have some regular magic bands that she can choose to wear if she needs it or if something happens to this. So on her bag, she also has 2 of the harnesses for her new emos. So they're actually in her room right now, but we will need to pack those. And this is her bag. It's so cute. In it, she has her little autograph book that we started in January of 2020, which was her first ever trip. We just keep that in here. And then she also has her trading lanyard for her pins that she got last Christmas. So we'll keep that in here. She also has this other lanyard that she got. When did I give this? Oh, this was part of her birthday present. So it has villains on it. She is a big villain girl. And then last time we were in Epcot, we purchased the Passport World Showcase booklet, and she got, I think it was 8 of them completed. So she still has 3 more to do. So we're going to put it in her bag and we'll keep that for Epcot Day. This isn't Ava's water bottle. This is mine, but she does have her own water bottle as well. And one of us will hold it. She probably won't hold it herself, but she also has her own ear saver on her bag as well. I'm happy to help her put the ears on the ear saver, but it's her responsibility to keep up with her own stuff in the parks. Okay, so I think I'm ready to show you the next bit. I honestly can't remember what I've already said, so bear with me, but we are staying in Disney's Hilton Head Island Resort for 2 nights. We just couldn't resist going to check it out. We've never been before. We've never been to Hilton Head before, and we are DVC members, but we actually didn't have enough points for this trip for these 2 nights. So we rented 2 nights worth, and it was a total of 20 points. And I think we paid $19 per point, which made our total cost for 2 nights $380. So we're very excited about this. It's not really on our way to Florida. It does add time to our overall drive time, but we're excited to go check it out and kind of break up the trip a little bit. So I'm going to show you my small bag for our Hilton Head Island, our 2-night stay there. So we have this like kind of tiny suitcase, and I never know what to put in it, but I think it might be the perfect size for this. So I have pulled 2 shirts for myself and 2 shirts for Ava, and pajamas for Ava, pajamas for me, socks and underwear for me and Ava. And then I also have loofahs for everyone. We just buy these super cheap. They're not great quality, but they are enough to get you through your trip. And then we just throw them away afterward. And then I have a small bag of toiletries. Mostly it's just face wash, deodorant, and toothbrush, toothpaste. And I also need to put some Lysol wipes in there. I thought they were in there already, so I need to grab those really quickly. I also have a small travel fan. This is not called a travel fan. I'm just using it as such. I saw it in Target and it was only 20 bucks. It's called the Vornado, and nowhere on the box did it say it was quiet or anything like that. I like a loud fan to sleep with, so I thought I'd try it out. It's not super loud. It could be louder, but it's really cute, isn't it? And then this thing, I can't do it one-handed. So this thing kind of flips out, and that's the fan itself. And then you can kind of like point it in any direction you want to. So I can't do it one-handed, but we're going to test it out for our first time on this upcoming trip to Hilton Head. All right, so I grabbed some Lysol wipes and put them in there. And also wanted to show this like pill box. So I bought this on Amazon. It came in a pack of 3. So Devin will probably have his own, and then we'll have one that we take to our parents' houses, and then this one will be like for our entire Disney trip. So I have gone ahead and filled it up with vitamins for me, Ava, and then there's also allergy medicine and a little bit of Tylenol. We're actually short on Tylenol, so I just packed as much as we had, which is not much. If we have to go down to like the gift shop and purchase some Tylenol, it's not a big deal. Hopefully we won't need it at all. But anyways, yeah, I really like this little pill box. And then we're also going to take our Lorcana decks and kind of play this a little bit. I kind of want to go down to the lobby and play this just in case like characters come in. We won't miss them or anything like that. We have 3 decks, enough for all 3 of us to play. We have these really cool card boxes. We have some more card boxes to put this deck in. We just haven't done that yet. So I'll leave these out so Devin can make sure they're ready to go. But yeah, I'm going to get all of this stuff into this little suitcase. I also pulled a couple pairs of shoes, a pair of shoes for me and a pair of shoes for Ava. So we'll probably wear our Crocs in the car just to make it easy to get them on and off and to be more comfortable. But I will make sure we have real shoes with us in the hotel room as well. All right, so I got most of the big stuff in here. There are a few things that I cannot pack yet, and I forgot to mention that. So like my makeup, my flat iron, my hairbrush, stuff like that, and Ava's equivalent of that stuff as well. So I'm also going to take this bag, this Vera Bradley It Is Disney brand, to take. That's where I will throw my makeup and stuff. I'll also put this small toiletry bag in there. And then I forgot to mention, we also bought this small bag of like beach toys, I guess. So if we do go down to the beach, Ava can play with the sand a little bit if she wants to. It might be a little too chilly for that, we'll see. But we do sometimes go to the beach at the Polynesian, and she's always like wishing she had some stuff to play with, so I bought like a cheap set, and I will also throw this in that bag. So the Hilton Head stuff is mostly ready to go, with the exception of the things that I cannot take because I will have to use them between now and when we actually get there. There are a couple extra things I'm going to throw into my park bag that I forgot to show and put in there earlier, so I've just been digging through stuff and I'm like, oh, that needs to go in the park bag. So I am going to put just a couple ponchos in there just in case we get caught up in a storm or anything. We will take umbrellas and stuff with us, but if we don't have one with us because we're not anticipating rain and then we do get caught up in some, at least we have something. And then I'm also going to go ahead and put these glow bracelets in my park bag. We took these on the last trip with the intention to like pass a few of them out. If Ava wants to, she can find a couple of like little girls or boys to give these to. That happened to us when we were in the parks one day and Ava loved it. So she kind of wanted to pay it forward a little bit. So we found these and bought them. But the thing was, I completely forgot to put them in my park bag and take them to fireworks night. So I'm just going to go ahead and put them in there right now. Okay, so I've laid out most of the stuff that's going to go in the, I call it the big suitcase, but really it's the small one. But we do have packing cubes that I will get out and put this stuff in. But here's all my clothes and all my Christmas sweaters and whatnot. And then my pants and shorts and pajamas. And I grabbed some t-shirts as well. This is socks and underwear. Over here I have Ava's stuff. I have her Christmas sweaters and Disney sweaters, some pajamas, a few t-shirts, shorts and pants, and some socks and underwear for her. And then we also have our swimming stuff. So I have 2 swimsuits for Ava, 2 swimsuits for me. We also have our flip-flops and swimsuit cover-ups, and this is our little beach bag. We also have our, okay, excuse me ma'am. We also have our rain stuff. So I'm going to take extra ponchos. This is a kid's poncho down here, and then an umbrella. And then I have like some toys, I guess. So these are Ava's 2 new emos. This purple bag here has all of their clothes in it. We don't have any Christmas clothes, but I still want to take them so she can decide what she wants to take. And then this is her little Pandora tail. She loves to wear that. Here's our 2 park bags that need to go with us. And then here are the ears we're going to take. So these are our 2 pairs of Christmas ears. We'll take those, of course. And then I thought these looked like they could be Christmassy. And I also like to take these for Christmas time. And then I decided we would also take Ava's like turning red ears in case she wants to wear those. And then we have like a jingle necklace that we bought a few years ago. And then Ava's magic bands, her extra magic bands, and all of our Magic Band Plus chargers are here. And then I have our laundry bag. So this is where we'll put all of our dirty clothes. It's huge. I love it. And it just makes it easy to throw all the laundry into the washer when we get home. I also have this like hanging drawers. Of course, I have it backwards at the moment, but yeah, it's just hanging drawers. We used it last time and we loved it. And since we're staying in a small room, it's the Animal Kingdom Lodge Value Studio. I just like to take a little extra storage with us. And then I have some of our extra toiletries besides the ones that are going to go to Hilton Head. So I have some pads and tampons and stuff like that. Don't anticipate needing them, but don't like to travel without that. And then I have more loofahs, Q-tips, dry shampoo. This is face lotion. There's more hand wipes in here, a razor, some more toothpaste and stuff like that. And then I have enough hair ties for me and Ava to get through the week. And then I have a bunch of hair products here. So this is an anti-frizz serum. It's really gross and disgusting, so I like to bag it up. And then I have it double bagged in with this one, which is just some kind of like curling cream, and I put it in my hair whenever I wear it wavy, and it doesn't have a cap on it, so it's a little dangerous. And then I have some Band-Aids here and a few more Q-tips. Gonna take some extra Dramamine, a Tide to Go pen, and some kids Tylenol, which I've bagged up. It's sealed, so shouldn't have any issues, but just to be safe. And then I have some gum here and some of my curling mousse here. So I'm gonna put some of this stuff into this like case that's a little bit more rigid and won't get squished. And then I'm gonna start packing most of this stuff into packing cubes. Okie dokie, so as you can see, not everything's gonna fit in here. So we do have another suitcase, but Devin also has to pack his stuff, and we think, we're not 100% sure, but we're like 99% sure, we're gonna get a big suitcase for Christmas. So hopefully that happens and we can get this stuff down there. I would really like to get it into suitcases rather than like bags like this. I have a lot of bags that are like that. Yeah, so anyways, let's talk about some of the stuff here. So I have a couple of pairs of shoes, one extra pair for me and one extra pair for Ava, in addition to what we're gonna take with us to Hilton Head. And then I've packed all the stuff that I've already shown you. We also grabbed some bowls and spoons for our room because we do eat cereal like every morning, or sometimes we just like to put a few pretzels in a bowl or something like that. It's just nice to have bowls in the room, and the DVC rooms do have like dish soap in there and a towel for you to clean your dishes if you want. So we do just have plastic spoons, but we have the real bowls. And then I also have our, I guess like electronics bag or camera bag. So a lot of our camera accessories are in here, like the GoPro. This is the chest mount for the GoPro. There's a gimbal in here for the phone, and extra mics and lens cleaners. These are some extra mics as well. There's also just miscellaneous power banks and an extra SD card. And then I also want to bring a power strip. And this bag also will allow me to put my laptop in it. It has like a laptop pocket right here. So whenever I'm done using my laptop, I will pack it along with the charger. The camera that I'm recording on right now is like our main camera. It probably won't even get packed because we will be using it like for the majority of our trip, including like travel days and stuff. But I also have the GoPro currently set up here to do a time lapse of me packing, which you maybe have already seen by now, but this will get packed in a minute. And then I also have my Kindle and the charger that I need to pack. I am an avid reader, and I will just take my Kindle with me. I may not read on the trip, but if I do, it might be this book right here. And I do have a Kindle version of it. So once this is done charging, I will pack up the charger. And yeah, that's pretty much it for as far as like the big packing. There are a bunch of things that I cannot pack right now because I don't like have them, or I need them between now and when we leave. So like my makeup and stuff, my iPhone charger, a couple of items of clothing that are still in the wash, and my night cream. I will probably pack some extra bags. So we have this Disney bag right here that's just like full of extra bags. So we will probably take a couple of those at least in case we come home with souvenirs or anything like that. This is the extra suitcase that I mentioned that is not filled yet, but Devin still also has to pack. Yeah, so we're hoping to get another suitcase that's this size. That would be fantastic if that happens. We will also take some ornaments off of our actual tree in our house and take them with us to Florida. We have a small box that we just kind of fill up until it's full. And I'll show you a few of the ornaments that will likely go with us. So we have this Disney 50th one. This is a Disney 100th one. We have 2011 from when we went on our honeymoon. We have the most magical place on earth. Here's our 2023. There's Mickey and Minnie playing the ukulele. There's Maui from the Polynesian. There's Darth Vader with Luke and Leia picking out their Christmas tree. We have this key ornament from 2021. We have a Mei Lin from Turning Red, and we also have a Panda May. Let me find her real quick. Here she is. So there's that. We'll probably take both of those. We also have this mini ear headband. Here's a Christmassy Minnie Mouse. Here's a Christmassy Mickey and Pluto. We also have a few of these like plain bulbs that are just different colors. There's a Stitch right here. So because this is a real tree, we will take it down before we actually leave. We'll take the bow and the ribbon that's in the tree. We'll take that with us to put on the fake tree for our hotel room, along with some of the ornaments. And the tree that we take to Florida is like pre-lit, so we shouldn't have to worry about lights, which is good. And we'll also take this tree skirt. So yeah, we usually just fill up the small box that we have until it's full, and that's plenty of ornaments for our little tree. Here's our small box right here. It's actually got crap in it that I need to get out. And then, yeah, we'll just kind of wrap all of the ornaments that we're going to take with us and put them in here. And that's how we do it. We also bought just a few snacks to have with us in the car on the way down to Hilton Head. We bought just 2 flavors of Z-bars and some rainbow goldfish. So those are our snacks for the car. We'll probably also pack some lunches because we like to just like eat lunch whenever we want to rather than stopping for it. So I usually just make some sandwiches, like, you know, like a school lunch type thing, and I might throw one of these in there and one of these in there, and that will be perfect. All right, so here's the current state of things. Of course, this box is not packed yet because that's where the ornaments will go. Here are our stockings. Devin and I won't get anything in our stockings, but Ava will, so we just take them all. And then this is an extra gift. Ava gets a Christmas Eve box. There's not very much in here. It's pretty much the same thing every year, but with a different theme. So she gets to open that on Christmas Eve night. And then this is her car box, her car activity box. This goes in the back seat with her. So we have just a couple coloring books here. This is full of colored pencils. And then I have her water bottle, which will need to be filled up the morning that we're leaving. And then she also has this little handheld Game Boy thing and some headphones that she can wear. So that's pretty much all she takes. We don't really do iPads or anything like that, or even the Switch anymore in the car, just because Ava gets so car sick. So if she's looking at screens, it's like 10 times worse. So we just try to avoid her getting sick. She's pretty good about like not having to have a screen in front of her at all times anyway. We don't like live the iPad life. She's never had like an iPad that she's been able to use. Like, we don't even own one currently. So just wanted to show her little car activity box. And then I did manage to close this suitcase, but all the extra stuff that wouldn't fit is in this big bag. So hopefully we can consolidate this into one suitcase if we get a bigger one for Christmas. That's what I'm hoping. All right, that's really all I have for right now. And I will see if Devin wants to get on here and do a little packing with you all today. Hello friends, it's me again. Devin did already pack and he didn't show any of that. It just got too crazy, too busy because we did all that traveling for our families. So we have done that. We're back home now. It's been a couple days since I saw you last, and I have some updates for you. First and foremost, I got these new Crocs. So these will be my travel day shoes. Really excited about it. Just thought I'd share them for fun. Also, I'm happy to report that we did get the new Disney suitcases we wanted. So I'm going to pull these out and show them real quick. So here's the 2 big ones. Devin got one and I got one. We went ahead and moved all of the stuff that was in those old ones into these because these are a little bigger. And then this is just Ava's car activity box on top here. But we're really excited about this. We love them. They are so cute. They're American Tourister brand, and they just like wheel around so easily and smoothly. I just love it. So that's those. And then we got, this one is new also. This Minnie Mouse one we already had, but these are like the smaller carry-on size ones. So this is everything we will take with us to Hilton Head, and everything else is like more like Disney World stuff. So this way I know that everything I need for Hilton Head is just in this bag, and I don't have to unpack everything for that 2-night stay. But this is Devin's new suitcase, and he went ahead and packed as well. We are big Darth Vader people in this house, big fans. So anyways, now the challenge is going to be to see if we can get all of this in our car. It's just a small SUV. I think I've said that already. So yeah, we'll see. We did already pack, this says children's books, but it's not. It's ornaments. So this is the box that we use for our ornaments. We did pack enough Disney ornaments for this Christmas tree that we'll put in our room when we get there. We have a small bag of like car groceries, if you want to call them that. It's just a couple of snacky items, and then the bowls here that I like to take with us when we go to Disney World so that we have something for the car. And then I have this really small bag that just has our bow for the tree and our skirt for the tree in here. So we just got this bag as well for Christmas. Pulled my packing list back up and there's still just a few things I need to make sure gets into the bags. So I'm gonna get all of that finalized right now. I'm gonna try to fit it into the suitcases we already have packed and not have a bunch of extra bags and stuff. A couple things I wanna try to put in there are this new Animal Kingdom sweatshirt that my parents bought me for Christmas. Then there's this Christmas sweater that my parents had. They just had like an extra one and they decided to give it to Devin. And then this is Ava's like stitch jacket, which she probably will just wear this one in the car, and then that way we don't have to pack it. But yes, I'm gonna try to go ahead and get this stuff in those suitcases that you already saw, along with anything else that's still on that packing list, to make sure we get it going.
All right, gang, we're getting ready to pack to head to Hilton Head. We're leaving early tomorrow at 4 a.m. So we kind of want to pack tonight and have everything ready so we can just get in the car and drive down. So let's get started. All right. Well, a little worried about the amount of things we have to pack and it all fit in the car, but we'll see. I got the Christmas tree first. It's kind of our biggest box, and I'm gonna try to shimmy it in there and maybe stick some things on top of it. Okay, now we have our Mickey and Minnie suitcase. Might have to stand him up tall. I'm hoping it'll, yeah, maybe roll in here. All right, I'm gonna try to get our smaller suitcases in, maybe on top of this tree. All right, take two on trying to fit all this stuff in. All right, well, how's it look? A little packed to it. All right. Pass the test. Close your test.
Okay, so we just have a few more things that I think we can put back here, and most of those things are Ava's that she'll use for the car rides. So I'm gonna go ahead and get most of that now, and then all I have for the morning to put in here is like one Vera Bradley bag, so fingers crossed.
All right, the car is all packed up. You ready to leave tomorrow?
I am, yeah. So we leave tomorrow. We're very excited.
You ready for a 9-hour road trip starting at 4 a.m.?
Yeah, I like to start early, honestly, and just get there early also.
Try to beat a little bit of traffic.
Yeah, so we are going to vlog our experience at Hilton Head, at Disney's Hilton Head Resort, so we're very excited about that. We're only staying there 2 nights, and then we're headed to Disney World. So all of this will be in future videos if you want to see them. So thank you all so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed packing with us today, and we will see you all in the next one.
Bye. Bye.